For the last 30 years, cycling on the footpath has been illegal in New Zealand, but that could be about to change. Hi, I'm Mark Price in Dunedin, and it's streets like these that look eminently suitable for pedestrians to share with cyclists on their way to school or work. Cycle shop owner Steve Dyatt certainly thinks so.
It would be safe in certain areas, but certainly not in the cities. You know, the main street of Dunedin, George Street, you wouldn't want to ride up and down there. But out in the suburbs, I'm sure the footpaths are totally underutilised and cycles could go along them. But a little bit of education would have to be put in place so that people, backing their cars out of driveways, etc., aren't hit by cyclists, because cyclists do go a little bit faster than the average walker.
At the moment, aside from posties, only cyclists on bikes like these, with wheel diameters of 355mm or less, can ride on footpaths.
That's what we call a general terms of pavement cycle, or 12-inch bike for a children's. Their very first bike, it generally wouldn't go much faster than walking pace, or a lot of the balance bikes we see without the pedal cranks on these days. A lot of kindergartens, etc., have them, and a lot of children have them just as their very first. Instead of a trike, they'll have a balance bike, but they just scoot along on them. Basically, it's still got two wheels like a normal bike, but just doesn't have the pedal cranks. So they go along the footpath okay.
The New Zealand Transport Agency and the Ministry of Transport are waiting for a research project to be completed next month before making up their minds about cycling on footpaths. One of the things they will no doubt be considering is where electric bikes fit into the system.
So I think it has to be regulated in some way, shape or form, and or some education. Certainly be certain areas where you couldn't ride on a footpath, although go to big cities overseas. I've just been to Melbourne along the South Bank, shared walks/cycleways, very, very heavy use by pedestrians, but also bikes commuting up and down there. So it does happen globally, but I think people are used to it, a little more educated, and it can work in certain situations. Yeah.
Statistics show there were just over 1,000 cycle crashes on footpaths in the last 10 years, 7 of those serious, and there were 2 fatalities. I'm Mark Price for the South Today.